isto now 75 underneath it. Yes, what am I supposed to say?
Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another cold day. Now, I don't know if the day is going to be cold. I mean, it's 7:26 and it's still pitch black outside. If I went outside, it'd probably be lighter than it looks from inside of this well-lit room. So it's not pitch black outside, it's just darker than it is inside of here with a 100-watt bulb. The equivalent of a 100-watt bulb. It's not 100 watts, it's one of those like LEDs, so it's really bright but uses up very little electricity. Thumbs up. Oh my gosh. I have mentioned before, my shirt is not hanging symmetrically, so I'm probably going to act crazy all day, or at least all video. But I mentioned before how I have a foam mattress, so they absorb heat, and so I haven't used many blankets. Normally I don't use many blankets at all. It has been unseasonably cool here in Shelton this summer, and oh boy, it took a while for the cold to really get here. But hokey smokes. Last night, I had extra things put on top of my bed. And it's thick. I mean, it's like 2 fleecy blankets, a towel, and 2 quilts. One of them doubled over. It's a lot of stuff. First half of the night, I was pretty toasty. Slept pretty good. Second half of the night, I was freezing. Oh my God, I was so cold. Even in the very, very center where the warmest part of me was, I was still cold. So it's really, really cold. Now, I've gotten to the point that, I mean, I leave this thing on at 65 at night in here. Because hamsters, they have to stay to a certain temperature. You don't want your ambient temperature to go below 60 or your hamsters are going to fall into torpor or hibernation, and that's not always something that they can spring back out of. So you want to make sure it's warm-ish. So I keep it at 65. I'm at the point where it used to be I'd come in during the summertime to shut that off. Because, hey, it was hot. Well, warm. Now I don't. I keep that thing on at 65 even during the daytime because it's so cold and I don't want me or my hamsters to freeze, and I have to check my lens here. Oh, how nice. I got a big old smear right across that. Well, that's special. I'll have to fix that afterward. Or else I could show you how I clean my glasses if I could find one of my glasses cleaners. Because they are these. Ah! Everything's collapsing. I mean, if you have glasses, I mean, it's driving me crazy, so I'm going to have to do this. But on top of that, because of the cold, even keeping this space heater on at 65 during the night, when I came in here in the morning and checked on the spiders up there, I can only hope that all the spiders are okay. The littler one over in the back corner there, she's fine. She's up in her orb and is doing good, and she's wonderful, and it's awesome. Now, the bigger one up above the window there, when I came in this morning, she was just curled up into a little ball. Now, I didn't know if she'd eaten or had perished during the night. She looks like she's moved, but she's still kind of tucked up into a ball. Not a total ball, but, you know, she's not splayed out with her legs in the middle of her orb. She's more tucked up toward the ceiling. And so I'm hoping it's not too cold for her. And that worked well. These are just, I guess they're like microfiber cloth or tissue. And then, of course, just like rubbing alcohol or some such on there to get rid of junk. But there we go. Let's put that there for the moment. So yeah, it was really cold and I froze and my spiders are, hopefully she's okay. I mean, if she's not, life is life, isn't it? I mean, other than my caring, she's not my responsibility. I mean, she's not a pet. She's just a spider that came in through the window. And now she's up there, and so that's fine. Yay. Another thing, I had mentioned that I've lost about 10 pounds because I didn't like how close I was getting up to 200. I had been edging closer and closer. So it was right around like 195-ish, and I didn't like that. So, oh, this is just driving me crazy. I'm so sorry. I have a feeling like there's just hairs hanging out of my nose or tickling on the side of my nose. It's tickling my lip, and there's nothing here. So I have no idea why that feeling is going on, but it's driving me absolutely crazy, and I'm very, very sorry. Yes, wait. Now, I got a lot of clothing hand-me-down from my brother-in-law, and he's big, he's heavy. I mean, he lost at one point 170 pounds when he was in a coma from pneumonia in the hospital, and that still left him around 400 and some odd pounds. He's had several strokes now, can't really walk, can't really drive, he's just gotten heavier. Now, I haven't seen him for a while, so I don't even know actually if he's still alive. I rather hope he is. I may not think he is the best person in the world, but I wish death upon very few people. But a lot of the clothing that I had was from him. And so they were like 3X shirts and all that, and I wore 3Xs, and I've been taking the 3Xs out. I still have a bunch of 2X shirts, but the one I've got fits really nicely, and it's an M. So I sort of need to take all my 2X shirts out of circulation too. I mean, I'm like 185, 180, 185, right around in that right now. I forgot to go and check on my scale, but the last time I did, I think it was yesterday when I took a shower, I was right around 185, which is 25 pounds more than I was at my thinnest. And I don't really want to get too heavier, but I don't want to get too thin either. I don't think I have to worry about that. When I was at 160, it felt I was gaunt. I looked like I came out of a concentration camp type setting. If you go back and look at my beginning type videos, when my weight was right around 160, I was gaunt. My cheeks were sunken. It's like, ugh. So I need some meat on my bones. Like right around 170-ish seems to be, 170, 180 seems to be good. Not too much fat packed in on my body, but not so thin that I'm just gaunt. So definitely a good thing on that. Here's hoping anyway. Of course, that means my dentures, as I mentioned yesterday, don't fit because you lose weight, the shape of your whole body changes, and since your dentures rely on one particular shape, which is why you have to go get soft liners done every few months because the shape of your mouth changes, so you need to get the thing redone. So they'll fit, sort of. So, thumbs up. Oh, there was one other thing that I'd wanted to talk about. I'm trying to hit a whole bunch of minor things that I wanted to talk about. And some of them have been around for a while. Some of them are really new, like this one. I've mentioned before how I really like mashups, musical mashups. Like Neil Cicerega is an amazing artist. He takes one song that is like happy, upbeat, and cheerful and fast, takes another song which is slower and kind of dour and makes you feel sad, mushes them together, adds a third song in the mix as glue, and it works. It works. It becomes a new work, a mashup, and it works. It sounds good. It is awesome, and my lower plate is just popping loose every time I talk. Very annoying. If you see it, my sincere apologies. But there's another artist. I mean, there's a lot of artists out there. And one of these others I'll talk about as well because he does really good work. But I just discovered this one fellow, DJ Cummerbund, or Cummerbund. It's spelled Cummerbund, but when I hear him say it, it sounds like he's got a B in there for Cumberbund. But he's DJ Cummerbund. He's a fairly youngish person. But, oh my god, he is so skillful. Some of these mashups, he took Mambo No. 5 and added it to like a My Chemical Romance song. Now, a lot of songs, they'll have like minor chords, because minor is when you go da-da-da-da-da, and major chord is when you da-da-da-da-da, and you come up. And when you take a song and you go da-da-do, da-da-da-do, like that all the time, it sounds sad. And there are people that take normal major chord songs, turn them into minor chord songs, and it just alters the song entirely. It is amazing. But with Mambo Number 5, happy and cheerful as that song is, there's a lot of minor, I say minor chords, because it's like when the guy's singing and the voice is it's all that minor chord stuff. You're going downward. You know, it's like, I want a little Monica in my life. Na 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 na. But the minute into the song, it has to go whoop. And so he took a whole bunch of viewed words and put them whoop, whoop, whoop to make them fit the song. And it works. It's absolutely incredible. One of the other things he does is just to be, his tagline is in, I think his name is, I can't remember the name of the wrestler, but you know that snap into a Slim Jim old commercial, Randy, what is it, Randy something or other? But one of his catchlines was, oh yeah! And he fits in, this wrestler, with at least one, oh yeah! in his songs. And they work. They don't sound intrusive. It's another piece of glue that holds the song together, and it's amazing. But if you like music, if you like mashups, if you watch YouTube, DJ Cummerbund, Cummerband. Hopefully I've got it up here on the screen. No guarantees that I will. Really, really cool stuff if you like music. And I like music. Excuse me. Even though I tend to sit in silence 90% of the time these days, I like music. I mean, I was alive at the time when Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and all that were still putting out albums. And I bought all those, and I listened to them. And I really love music all my life. It's only been since I married my wife that has changed. I love music. She... excuse me. She got a music. That's just wonderful. She got a headache from my kind of music, which is, you know, anything with a beat. I was really into Marilyn Manson. I mean, when I first met her, I was playing Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar all the time. All that stuff gave her a headache. So I couldn't listen to my music when she was around. And since she was sick, I was around her all the time. She didn't really listen to music. She liked some things, you know, like Taylor Swift and Leanne Rimes, stuff like that. But she didn't really listen to it very often. Primarily, she watched TV. So I've gotten used to just quiet. I didn't wear headphones when she was alive because I needed to be able to hear her. And I didn't want to play loud things because I needed to hear her. So along with just getting older, I've just been out of the habit of listening to things. And even though almost 6 years have passed since she passed away, I mean, I've mentioned how I listen to DJ Cummerbund, and there's plenty of songs over these past couple days. I've been turning up my volume and then just spraying through my speakers in the room. I just prefer to sit in silence mostly, not all the time. God, I wish my nose would stop itching. Now it's at least down to just my nose, instead of just my entire face. Past that though, just surviving. I went walkies last night, and oh my God. Again, back to the cold. I've mentioned how last winter, when it was snowing, I was charging through the snow, wearing just a summer jacket over the top of this, and I had it unzipped. No gloves, so it was just my shirt, everything open up to the wind, and I was charging uphill in the snow, and I felt warm. My body just pumps out the BTUs. But last night, I had all these pulled down tightly and closed up and zipped up, and I was freezing the entire walk. So it's been pleasant Yeah, unseasonably cool here in Shelton, which I'm not going to complain about. I mean, as the world burns, at least it's semi-pleasant right now, right here. Thumbs up for that. Well, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and this time I actually did go through and open up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. Good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment. The fact is, you took the time, you expended the calories, you left me a comment. Thank you so very, very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that, and it's a range because even though I count in American Sign Language, you've seen me get lost with my depression, my fibro, and more. I'm lucky I can remember that my name is not Reginald P. Farquhar. The P, of course, stands for Sylvester. We have Leah Rodriguez Sergio, and I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. Christoph Binnemans, greatly appreciated. And Russian Timon, that is a lot of chickens. Rebecca Sanabria, thank you very, very much. And Connor Carrington State, greatly appreciated. The Verified Guy, thumbs up and thank you. R. Brooks, I like that name. And thank you very, very much. Phalanx Blue, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciate it, definitely a thumbs up. Little Rosie ASMR, thumbs up and thank you. Nick Tronson, thumbs up, and Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciate. Bailey Snyder, thumbs up and thank you. And boy, I wish there were a lot more horror games everywhere. Morgan Sadler, thumbs up and thank you. Colin Reisenauer, thank you. Zombie 112, greatly appreciate. And Pandora NYC1, always good to see you in the comments, thumbs up and thank you. Paladin Walliam, thank you very, very much. And MK Usaka 1613, greatly appreciated. Louis Medina, thumbs up. No, Louis, I've forgotten where I am. I'm going to go with 19 because I got lost and I've forgotten. So Louis Medina, thank you very, very much. Or last that's 20. And Dana 555, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Kelly, greatly appreciated. Gravo Blamo, however you do pronounce that. I still don't know, but thank you. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Ronald Armstrong, thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. That is off-center. There we go. I have a mental thing about symmetry. I know it. I talk about it all the time. I don't know why I crave symmetry. I am aneurotypical. Most of us are. I mean, the bell curve. If you're depressed, you're aneurotypical. So I am only mildly aneurotypical. So thumbs up. That's a good thing. Oh, and yes, if you could check out my various links. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Oh, that turn rotator cuff is killing me. That would be very cool. If you wanted to support me but didn't want to send money to one of those places, GoFundMe or Patreon.com, I have an Amazon wish list and a PayPal link if you wanted to contribute. But on the Amazon wish list, I have cat food, hamster food, silly things, non-silly things. It would be very cool, but don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes, I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Oh yeah, I have to make an appointment to go see my doctor. Way back, I can't remember when, John Ritter, the actor who had a crease in his earlobe, died of heart issues. And they have discovered that if you have creases in your earlobes, you have heart issues, and you can die of that. I have noticed I'm developing a crease in my earlobe right across here in that danger zone. I've contacted my primary care provider, and today I am calling to make an appointment so that they can check on my heart to make sure I am not going to die of something easily preventable. This crease in my ear is terrifying. Thumbs up for that. But I've got this video, another video, I've got some other stuff. Do I have an intro for this video? I have no ideas. I have no ideas, literally. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. Thumbs up. And that is a very good thing.